My name is Chevonne, and I am 28 years old, and I have been living with MS since 1997. I did everything. I did everything. I was a biker. I was a cheerleader. I played football. I ran track and cross country. Anything that I wanted to do, I got up and did it because my body was physically able to do it. And one day, my body just started malfunctioning, and it even took them a while to figure out what was going on. And I got the diagnosis that I had MS, and my life crumbled from there. Not because I could not accept the diagnosis, but because my body was giving up on me. And very quickly, I went from being able to do everything to being able to do nothing. There was a point in time where I was in a wheelchair. I've used a walker. Just recently a cane. And I went to the doctor. I said, listen, you have to check me out. There's something going on. It's not right, And he said, wow, you have the worst of the kinds of MS, the two kinds of MS, and you're going to need chemotherapy to save your life. So I completely picked up. I moved to Florida, and it's not until I came to Florida that I met somebody who was a Mila independent distributor, and he gave me a sample, and I ran with it because he said this might help your MS, and I said, well, anything that you say that might help, you don't even have to give me a guarantee. I'm going to try. And within days of trying this Mila, I felt like somebody had opened Venetian blinds over my eyes, and I could once again see the world, because I had given up on life. I had no hope left in me because I wasn't even able to physically function in the world. And I felt almost alienated. And Mila has given me my life back. I can now play with my children. There was a point in time where my life really meant nothing, and I would look at them and just cry because I knew I couldn't physically do anything with them, and my hope was gone. My hope was gone, and even now, I take my Mila, and my older son says, "Mommy, are you taking your Mila? That's very good, blah blah blah." I even forget that I have MS. It is so different now. I have my cane still. It stays in my trunk. The only thing that I would use it for is self-defense. I have not pulled it out, and, people have seen me when I was strongly affected by the MS, and they would think that I was drunk, and it would make me angry because I'm not a drinker. But now I don't have that problem anymore. I can go out and I can stroll down the street and not lose my balance. If I close my eyes, I know that I'm not going to fall on the floor. All of these medications that I were taking before did absolutely nothing for me. Heavy, heavy pain medication. And now I take my Mila, and I don't have to worry about anything. One time a day. I consume my Mila, and I feel wonderful. And it really has given me my life back, so much so that I have decided to become a distributor, because I think that God has blessed me with this opportunity to come across Mila, and I think the world should know about it. I don't think that people should have to suffer. If they don't have to suffer, why would you? And the simple solution is Mila. You take the Mila once a day, and you are good.